think we're on. Yeah, we should be. Let's double check. Google Chrome, pop out chat. Yep, we're on. Alright then. So, guys, I know it's been a while. Well, correction, it's been more than a while. My bad. Basically, what I've been doing is I've been planning on shiny hunting for Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. And I finally got myself a capture card after such a long time, and I got myself an R4 card. Don't worry, I'm not going piracy. I'm not doing that route. I got myself an R4 card. I got myself a chip, and I managed to install custom firmware onto my Nintendo 3DS with the capture card inserted. And with that custom firmware, I've installed the ability to use a controller. So I'm going to be using the Xbox 360 controller with my capture card. This isn't the 3DS with the capture card in it, but I'm a bit worried because the cable's a bit loose on the one I'm using, because unfortunately I had to get rid of the... Yeah, the series is really good. I watched that as well. So basically, I had to get rid of the infrared sensor, because that's what happens when you have a capture card installed. And basically, I have a really crappy mini B lead. So, can I stream tomorrow at 5ish? Definitely. I'm using Pokemon Moon, but this is the layout I'll be using. I'll be doing shiny hunting, but it won't be for a good couple of days yet. This is just the pronunciation of... This is just the announcement of, basically, shiny hunting. I'm going to try and move the screen. I don't know if... Yep. Screen moved. Is that... Yep, the capture card screen moved. I have to have it in full screen. Really? I have to? I've got no choice? Alright then, well, the capture card has to be in full screen, apparently. I don't ask me. But basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be exploring the Pokemon world and finding as many shinies as we can. And HyperX Fusion will be doing this as well. He's ordered his capture card, but it hasn't come yet, so hopefully his will come soon. But basically, as you can see, it basically works with the controller. You have to have a custom firmware, and you need to have an access point to the... You have to have an access point to... What's it called? Forgot what it was called. Well, it's this software that you have to boot, and then you have to go to CNT Boot Manager or something, and from there you can install the ability to use a controller. But it has to be connected to the internet, so I had to hack Pokemon Sun and Moon. The copy which I bought, it's still legal, and I had to make it so it was still connected to the internet to use the controller. But as you can see, when I go into the battles, it will work 100%. And if I can find something like a Fearow and use, I don't know, False Wipes, which is a move I've got specifically because it leaves the Pokemon with 1 HP. So I've got this move specifically for it. I'm quite close to completing the game, so you will see me in the next couple of days. So with False Wipes, it leaves the Pokemon on only 1 HP, and then they're more likely to call for help. So I'm going through the SOS shiny hunting method, and it's called that because, yeah, that doesn't affect me. See, when he's on 1 HP, he's likely to call for help. Now, there is another item which I'm also going to be using in the shiny hunting series, and that is called the Adrenaline Orb. And I've got a ton of them. I've got, wow, 993 left of them. And when you use one, you can't use another one in battle. So this is brilliant because... Now, he's using Mirror Move. That's the only move he knows left, which is brilliant because we're a Ghost type and a Grass type. And because we're a Ghost type, he can't hit us with normal type moves. So when you use an Adrenaline Orb next when you've already used it, basically... it just does nothing. And it doesn't use another one. So this is a perfect way to shiny hunt, because when you've already used one, you can just skip a turn so you don't have to harm the Pokemon. Now it's always good to continue attacking the Pokemon after the Pokemon that you've originally summoned. No, you need to attack the original Pokemon that you've summoned. Oh, did I really use Full Swipes again? Of course it's going to do nothing. It's going to be left on 1 HP. Okay, well, you get the point of it. I do need to level up a hell of a lot more before I do shiny hunting. I need to complete the game, otherwise I'm going to get my ass kicked when I'm, you know, shiny hunting. Because bird type moves are quite good against bird type Pokemon. So here we kind of evened out. We're not on an advantage or anything. But as you can see, it's always good to go ahead and hit the original Pokemon that's originally spawned in. So if another one calls for help and another one appears, that's the one you're going to want to have call for help next. Otherwise, they'll use the move Struggle and basically you won't be able to do anything. Because they'll die and then you'll be put back into the Pokemon world. But what I'm doing at the moment is, if I show you, every time I use Full Swipes, it will always get put on 1 HP. And because it's on 1 HP, it's going to call for help. So I'm going to run from the game right now because I think that's the end. That's all I wanted to say. I've said my piece about the shiny hunting, and hopefully in the not too distant future we can do some shiny hunting, because that'll be really nice to do. So I'm going to go ahead and save the game, because, you know, we got some experience there and we don't want to lose no experience. So thank you all so much for watching. Hey Thorcore guy. Alright then, so after 50 Caterpies, I get it. Shiny hunting is very hard because it's a 1 in 8,000 and I don't have the shiny charm. So yeah, it's really hard. So when I complete the Alola Dex and I've completely finished the game, I'll definitely do it. Yes, we are doing Attack of the B Team tomorrow because HyperX Fusion will be with us. And I do read my messages. I did read your message about can you do Attack of the B Team, and you wanted me to do it today, I think, because you left me a message on one of the videos saying we haven't done it for a while. Would you be able to do Attack of the B Team sometime? And I did read it, and I was going to do it tomorrow, and I still am going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do Attack of the B Team. I've read the messages. I'm not ignoring you guys. Don't worry. It's just recently I've been setting up the capture card, and I've been really excited, and I've been waiting like 30 days. So anyway, I'll see you all next time. UnrealSentinum.